Hi there. This is Lee McQueen, and I've been reading the LA Progressive online, and I ran across an article by Stephen Fox, who feels that Bernie Sanders would make the very best possible vice presidential candidate for Hillary Clinton. And I read through it, and the points are logical and they make sense. The conclusion being that there's probably no way that Hillary Clinton can win against Donald Trump unless Bernie Sanders is on her ticket. And I looked at that and I just said to myself, well, it appears that the main beneficiary of Bernie Sanders being on Hillary Clinton's ticket as her vice president is Hillary Clinton. It would not necessarily benefit Bernie Sanders, unless some things were to happen. Hillary Clinton's poll numbers are tanking. That's the news of the day, the news that's happening lately. That Donald Trump has been showing in poll numbers that he can win against her in certain swing states like Ohio and Pennsylvania and perhaps even Florida. And so there's a lot of nervousness by the Democrat National Party, or the Democrat Party, and then also the Hillary Clinton campaign. And even with Bernie Sanders endorsing Hillary Clinton, her poll numbers have just continued to descend, as they always do descend. They never ascend, they descend. And so the thing is, Hillary Clinton corrupts and taints and tarnishes everyone, everything that she comes into contact with, she tarnishes. She tarnished Barack Obama. She tarnished Elizabeth Warren. She tarnished Bernie Sanders, because now Bernie Sanders' own supporters have been speaking out against him for his endorsement of Hillary Clinton. Everyone that comes into contact with Hillary Clinton walks away tarnished, and carries her mark with them wherever they go. She doesn't have tailwind or coattails. Instead, she drags down anyone who associates with her. And so that's the sad part of Bernie Sanders endorsing Hillary Clinton. Those who are on the inside of the Democrat leadership probably know more than people who are on the outside looking in, that perhaps Bernie Sanders thought he was doing what was best for the Democratic Party. Perhaps he thought he was doing what was best for the progressive movement and the progressive revolution and for his supporters. Perhaps he thought he was doing what was best for the United States by endorsing Hillary Clinton, and maybe there's some sort of master plan going on. The only thing that I can say is that this is the world of politics, and people have and will and can and sometimes do renege on agreement. So if there was some sort of agreement, it may come to fruition, or it may be some sort of fantasy, some kind of Machiavellian chess move, as it's been called, in order to get that endorsement from Bernie Sanders. But Bernie Sanders felt he was doing what was best for his revolution, the revolution, his supporters, his delegates that he still wants to come to Washington to fight for a progressive platform. The thing is, the Democrat Party has shown for years, specifically for the amount of years that the Clintons have ridden to power, that they're willing to play dirty pool, and that they're skilled at playing dirty pool. And the fact that they've been wallowing in all the dirty pool that they can find this entire primary season. And so whatever was agreed, it may come about and it may not. But Stephen Fox feels that Bernie Sanders would make an excellent vice president for Hillary Clinton. I'm not convinced that I agree that this is a best use of Bernie Sanders' time and energy and influence. Again, Hillary Clinton tarnishes everyone she comes into contact with. Whoever rides with her, they walk away just with her whatever all over them. But it happened. He endorsed, and there's, some people who feel like if Hillary Clinton were to pick Bernie Sanders, he would be the only person that could save her campaign for president. That Bernie Sanders supporters would, throw their support to Hillary Clinton. And I'm not convinced that there will be sufficient numbers who will do that. In fact, Bernie Sanders' association with Hillary Clinton has had the opposite effect. Instead of attracting people to Hillary Clinton, Bernie Sanders has repelled his own supporters with his endorsement of Hillary Clinton. They are actually just physically repelled by her presence in his sphere. And so that's the Hillary Clinton effect. She repels people. And no amount of chaos and mayhem and idiotic statements by Donald Trump can change who Hillary Clinton is. People see her for what she is. Every time she opens her mouth to speak or has something to say, people are repelled by her. This has always been the case. And we can compare and contrast Hillary Clinton and Jill Stein now that Jill Stein has emerged from underneath the radar because she was giving Bernie Sanders a courtesy since their platforms are nearly identical. I think she was waiting to see how things would turn out. And the way things turned out is Bernie Sanders endorsed his opponent, who has really shown herself to be unfit and unsuited for high office. And so Jill Stein has emerged, and she's been speaking. We've been seeing her interviews. We've been seeing her speak to supporters. She's been answering questions to journalists off the cuff. She's been giving town halls and making statements and revealing her platform and her issues. And I'm pretty sure the opposition research is in full effect by the Hillary for President campaign. But so far, Jill Stein is just being herself. And she was herself in 2012. She's herself now. And I mean, even just seeing Jill Stein interact with different people, there's a difference. She's of a certain age. I think she's 2 years younger than Hillary Clinton. Same demographic, same kind of age group. She's also Caucasian. She's Jewish. She's highly educated and very intelligent. She's able to articulate her thoughts and ideas. She can handle questions off the cuff, and she interacts well with people. And the contrast is there, and it's really not looking good for Hillary Clinton. So I think Hillary Clinton's numbers are going to continue to tank, and no amount of emergencies in the world, like this happening over here, this happening over here, and then Hillary Clinton showing up and trying to behave like an elder statesman or stateswoman. No one's buying it. It's not changing anything. The more people see Hillary Clinton, the more they just don't want to listen to her anymore or have her in their sights. They just don't want to be around her, don't want to hear her speak, don't want her to be the president. They look at that and say, do I want 4 years of that? And the answer is no, they don't. So people are like exploring every other option available to them besides Hillary Clinton, and that's reflected in the poll numbers. So I don't think there's any outside influence that anyone can come up with that would drive people towards Hillary Clinton. Bernie Sanders tried. Donald Trump apparently is trying, and it's just not working. People are just flocking elsewhere, and so I just do not think that campaign can be saved.